rotation, so he's going to give the Wisconsin Herd an additional weapon in this game tonight.
And we get underway with a double tap there and controlled by Wisconsin for the first possession of this basketball game.
Tremont Waters, the point guard, number 51, a former G League Rookie of the Year. He's the guy that the Windy City Bulls are going to have to make sure to keep under control.
And here's a new member, Doughton, Jeff Doughton from Rhode Island. Away from a 2-2 contract with the Warriors.
He got hit pretty hard going to the rim, but fortunately no foul is called. Be a turnover on Mamu Kelishvili. The ball goes the other way.
All right, Tim Bond will bring it up, racing it up across the floor. And now at the top there is Jones. A lot of movement through that painted area. And now a little lob.
Beautiful play
down
there
by Perry Jones.
Kerwin Roach tossing it up. Perry Jones III, the former first-round draft pick of the Oklahoma City Thunder, throwing it down with a thunderous dunk.
A couple of seasons at Baylor. Was one of those guys that was projected as a lottery pick. Didn't turn out that way. Waters now measuring up a three. And rebound cleared.
Waters is a good three-point shooter. Fortunately, got a wide open look there. Was not good that time around.
Windy City will work it around. Near travel there, Bond. And that one too strong. Kelishvili will take down the rebound. I just want to practice saying that, you know.
Tim Bond promoted into the starting lineup. He had a very good game in their last home victory when he had 13 points off the bench, and obviously being rewarded by Henry Domarsant with a start today.
So Bond, a jump pass to a wide open thunder jam by Troy Baxter.
Take that, Mamu, right on top of your head. He says, I got dunked like that in the NBA. I'm getting dunked here on Now Arena.
And Baxter will be signing those posters later on tonight. Now Tucker lining up a three. And the rebound taken out of there by Perry Jones.
I guess the shakeup in the starting lineup is doing exactly what Henry Domarsant intended it. Baxter has been very good in the last couple of games, and he's rewarded with a start.
Roach just missed that one inside. And Doughton now to Wigington. And he'll splash down the three.
Wigington is the other two-way player from the Bucks. Obviously, they decided after they lost at home to the Toronto Raptors that they were going to send these guys on down the road to play some G League action, and Wigington is a guy who can score.
4-3, Windy City Bulls. 9:40 to go here in this first quarter. Nice little spin move by Bond. The finger roll doesn't go.
Good drive there by Bond. A little bad luck as the ball came off the back iron.
Tucker slashing through the lane there. Now we'll go back up. He'll score. Where he played his college basketball. And that one is no good.
Yeah, when you look at the lineups today, they have a very strong G League level lineup, the Wisconsin Herd do. So defense is going to be at a premium for the Windy City Bulls.
Now Alford faked the three. And now inside, it's been a game of dunks, and Jones has another one.
Very impressive there. He got the guard, Lindell Wigington, on his back, and he said, barbecue chicken down here. Just took the ball deep in the paint and went up and dunked it.
Finger looking good on that dunk. Inside, Kelishvili will...
At the NBA level, but that's something that the league wants to look at.
I agree. So 2 points on that free throw, 7-6. Wisconsin has taken a 1-point lead, 8:50 to go here in this first quarter. Nice pass to the open man, and a three is too strong. Tucker high for that rebound as Baxter missed the three.
That's the thing Baxter's going to have to prove at this level, that he can make the outside shot. We know that he can fly above the rim. He's got to be able to knock down that mid-range shot as well.
Step back three. The big fella knocks it down.
Yeah, the big lefty can shoot it from long range. He showed that at the NBA level with Milwaukee. They're really excited about his potential to eventually be a really good rotation player for them.
Alford tries to answer and does with a three.
Bryce Alford, the son of the former Indiana star Steve Alford, had 4 threes in his last game against the Cleveland Charge, starting to come on after a slow start to the season.
Prolific scorer at UCLA, 1,700-point scorer. And again, I'll move it around. Doughton open for a three. And the rebound tapped to Tucker. Waters passed out of trouble, but turned it over.
All right, here we go. Oh, he fumbled it. Otherwise, he would have dunked it right over the top of Mamu.
But his second poster. So Alford will hunch over that dribble. 15 on the shot clock. And now Baxter. That's too strong.
And that's something the Herd will live with. They'll let him shoot a three-point shot or a mid-range. That's not his strength. Done a nice job, especially on the defensive end. Kerwin Roach played very well as in the last 2 games, and that's why he's in the starting lineup today.
Alford had a seam there, didn't take it. near steal. And a give up into that corner for a three, and rattles down for Baxter.
3 for a quarter. You got the third one to go. Just if you're a shooter, you want to make sure that you don't give up on it.
Amokashvili gets inside and missed his own shot, and then it was stripped and stolen away by Calandret. Long bounce pass. Baxter goes in, fouled as he tried to get that shot up. And Baxter converts. That's good for 2. And a 14-10 lead. Yeah, we kind of joked that maybe it was like senior day. You know, the guys would play until the first whistle and then come out.
Well, we've had some really short-handed teams recently because of COVID protocols, but the Wisconsin Herd is loaded up. They've got over 10 guys here today.
Tucker had an open look, decides to take it all the way in, though, and it's blocked away, and that's going to be goaltending.
Yeah, Baxter with the 9 a game, and Mr. Double-Double has finally entered the fray. That's Daniel Oturu, who's pretty good, much good for 20 and 10 every night.
So back underway here in this first quarter. And some new players in there. Ethan Thompson handling the ball right now. And we'll give it up. Jones from the elbow. And that did not get the roll. Tucker. Doughton got cut off there. Tucker with a jab step. And it was stripped and stolen away. Good hands in there by Thompson. Tries to do it at both ends. We'll give it up, though. Now another 3, and that's too short.
Yeah, Perry Jones, the third, came into the league as a guy that thought that he was going to have a lot of offensive potential, missing that 3-point shot, but he is able to score at all 3 levels. That's something that the Bulls are hoping they get more offense out of Perry Jones.
So Dowden gets that basket in to tie the game at 14.
There you go.
Nice little pick and roll there, and an easy dunk that time for Jones.
Good execution by Perry on Calandret. Drew both defenders to him. An easy drop off to Perry Jones for the finish. And got to like those shoes he's wearing. We call them the dreamsicle shoes the other night. You don't miss those.
Not from space. We got it off.
Yeah.
Calandret's got some nice little kicks there as well. And now LeCue into the game. He'll launch a 3. Well, that rebound captured by Windy City. Scotty Lindsay. Lindsay, the former Northwestern player, will sky a 3, and that's off the back iron.
Yeah, Scotty coming off a tough shooting night. He was 1 for 10 against the Cleveland Charge. You can see he was frustrated as that first shot didn't go in. He wants to get off to a nice start after getting taken out of the starting lineup.
Now it's Roach lining up a 3. It's been a 3-point shooting contest at this point.
Yeah, Kerwin Roach is at his best when he's using his speed to get to the basket, but he has been shooting the ball a lot more effective from the 3-point line, and a very impressive drive there by Jemerrio Jones.
Out of New Mexico State, and we're tied again at 16. And a 3 is up, and a 3 is no good by Oturu.
I'm not sure Henry Domersant's really happy with that shot. He got a guy 6'9", 245. You want to get him inside on the block instead of shooting 3s.
That one knocked out of bounds. You mentioned it earlier with the COVID situation.
The two-way guys are up with them. Cook, of course, is injured. He's out with a sprained ankle, but he had been dominating at the G League level, and you hope at some point he gets to play some games for Windy City, which has really helped him at both ends.
And a baseline jumper, that time no good, but a foul Wisconsin Herd history.
And yet he's still coming off the bench. He's probably wondering, what do I got to do to get in the starting?
Can't earn a starting. Got to go for 44, man.
42 off the bench. That's some good work.
And that's lighting it up in a hurry. Now Lindsay tries to attack. That little teardrop layup goes.
Nice move there. Put on the brakes in the lane, went the other direction. A little jump hook. Got that to go.
Tied at 18 with 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Bland spinning on that dribble. Now inside Jones had it stripped away. And here come the Windy City Bulls on the attack. And it comes to Lindsay. Lean and shot, erased and out of bounds. Scotty Lindsay with the free throw. And a couple of points for Lindsay, who's still probably celebrating his alma mater's win.
Yeah, that was a nice win that you got a chance to call yesterday.
Not too bad. First win for Northwestern up there since 2009.
I'm guessing Tom Izzo wasn't too happy after.
No, he was not happy at all. He was less than pleased with the effort of his club.
Jalen Bland getting that one to spin out, and both teams trying to find some continuity on offense right now. Late evening or late afternoon Sunday start. Both teams starting to find their rhythm.
Yeah, one of those stranger starts. You're not used to starting a game at 5.
Right.
That one's partially blocked. Oturu able to get it at the end of the shot clock. And Wisconsin will take it out. He gets so conditioned as an athlete. There's an little spinning layup by Larrier in the paint. And a 20-20 ball game.
They kind of lost track of Larrier cutting through the lane. He was able to get an easy shot there. A little breakdown on transition defense by the Bulls.
And that one almost deflected into the hoop, and Oturu was there to lay it up and in.
Perrion's looking at the scores table. Do I get an assist for that? It was deflected up in the air, but it got to its intended target and an easy bucket for Oturu.
And now a whistle coming up. Could have been tied again. 22 apiece. So now Calendret will bring it up. They'll get up to Lindsay. As you mentioned, looking for a little consistency, a little flow to the offense here in a travel. And we haven't seen much yet. There's been a lot of three.
About 4 inches to Daniel Oturu, trying to use his body to get some leverage against him, and Oturu called for the travel.
2:13 left to go here in this first quarter. A lot of scoring, 22 apiece. Seen some big dunks. But right back where we started here to tie game. Now Waters will back it out for 3. Lindsay high for the rebound.
Good defense that time by Perry and Calendret. He could see that Waters was just trying to lull him into backing off, so he get that 3-point shot. Good contest, and he forced him into a miss.
And off
turns the corner. Mamukelashvili kind of stops his progress, and then on the pass, they're going to call a foul on the Herd.
That one came in now, fight for it on the floor, and it was kicked.
Still kind of an experimental stage. This is the 4th game of the 36-game regular season, and I think Henry Domarsan is just trying to figure out which players work better together.
And that one goes down.
And that'll work at any point.
Yes,
sir. Got an open 3-point shot and able to hit it. Bryce Alford, who's really picked up his play over the last few games.
Through that painted area was Waters. And now Doughton got caught up in some traffic. Wigginton will float one in from the baseline.
Yeah, he was able to absorb the body contact and still show nice touch with that one-handed floater on the baseline. Nice move there by Wigginton.
Now Alford, little rocker step there, feet inside. Oturu gets it to fall.
Alford showing it all to you right now. Knocked down the 3-point shot. Now this time he penetrates into the lane. Nice little dish off to Daniel Oturu with the finish inside.
And we duck under a minute to play in the first quarter. Windy City with a 3-point lead, 27-24. Handoff Wigginton. Mamukelashvili will spin from the paint, from the baseline. That doesn't hit it. Wow.
That was a tough shot as the lefty spins away from Oturu and gets the baseline shot to fall. You can see why the Bucks are excited about this young guy.
Calendret left it short. Shot a game clock different by about 7 seconds here as we wind down this first quarter. 27 apiece.
And you can see they're trying to use their two-way players, Wigginton and Mamukelashvili, a lot of high screen and roll to try to utilize their offensive talents.
Mamukelashvili will dish it off this time. And now with 2 on the shot clock, that hoist is missed, and Lindsay had it and lost it out of bounds. 6.1 left in the first. Now Waters with 2 will attack. His shot blocked. Rebound no good. It tapped out of there, and that's how the first quarter will come to.
Opposing guards because there's been some defensive slippage for the Bulls over the last few weeks.
It's amazing how quickly Alex Caruso has become the fan favorite.
He sure has.
And he loves every minute of it. And Lindsay splashing down a 3 to start the second quarter scoring for Windy City.
Really good sign to see Lindsay make that shot from the corner coming off a tough shooting day in Cleveland. He wants to get his offense on track in this one. Went deep into the NCAA tournament a few years back, and he's got some NBA experience. Guy's a pretty good offensive play. He can run an offense as well. I think it's going to be a nice addition for this club.
Calendret now will spin that one out. And the rebound taken out of there by Perry Jones. And here come the Windy City Bulls on the fly.
Good baseline drive that time by Mamukelashvili, but he couldn't finish with the offhand.
Bond left open. And the rebound captured by Wisconsin. Tucker all the way in, and the layup missed, but a foul coming up. Good. So Tucker now with 6 points in the game. It's a 1-point Windy City lead now, 30-29. At the 11-minute mark to go here in the second quarter. Harrison, and a lot of contact there.
Head down, lowered his shoulder, and the referees are going to call that almost every time against the offensive player. He hasn't played in a while. He might be a little rusty.
He's getting his name in the score sheet in the wrong way. A couple of fouls early on. He'll work himself into it.
And he can't blame his twin brother because he's not here.
That's a good point. And now Wigginton will line up a three. Tucker inside for the rebound.
Yeah, he's just lying on the ground. He got the worst of that one. He's like, man, I was sitting on my couch last week, and now I'm getting beat up all over the place.
And call for fouls, getting beaten up. What's going on here? And now Jones. And that one's short. Bond had it for a moment.
He tried to grab that rebound with one hand, but it slipped away from him.
Mamoukalashvili will take it with a full head of steam. Now we'll leave it off for Wigginton. He attacks. And that one dancing on the rim, no good. And Baxter will take it out. And out of Bond. Bond inside, and that pass deflected away by Tucker.
Really tough angle on that pass by Bond.
Mamoukalashvili will lay it up with his back to the basket.
The big man at 6'9", lumbering down the court, took the pass and able to finish with his dominant left hand. An easy finish for Mamoukalashvili.
Got some agility for a big guy.
Yeah, I like what I've seen so far. You see him in person. He does have some athletic ability.
And all the way, a dribble penetration and a basket there by Bond.
Tim Bond was a guy that the Windy City Bulls selected in the G League draft out of Eastern Michigan, and he's really impressed Henry Domarsant, getting more playing time as the season goes on.
Three from the corner there by Tucker, falls short. Now Baxter on the way, and a one-hand hammer.
That's his specialty. He loves to go with that right hand, cock it behind his head, and just windmill that thing in. Troy Baxter's an exciting player.
He has been off the floor when he's been on the floor, jumping to that hoop and rattling the rim.
He was a guy that showed up for the Bulls late in training camp, didn't stick on the 17-man roster, but they're excited about what he can do. As I mentioned earlier, if he can develop a consistent outside shot with that leaping ability, he's going to be something.
And Dowden slashing through for the basket. 1 point lead for Windy City, 34-33, under 9 minutes to go. Now Lindsay with a three, and he got that one.
That's great. Like to see him catch on fire. Of course, people very familiar with Scotty Lindsay. He's going to be the subject of our halftime feature, talking about his days helping Northwestern get to the NCAA tournament.
What a great season that was. And that one up and down for Wigginton.
Wigginton can do that. He got a chance to play in a blowout game, a victory over Golden State earlier in the week, and now he's here in the G League toiling against the Bulls.
Long three rattles out by Harrison. Mamoukalashvili will go in and rattle that rim.
Yeah, that time Tim Bond didn't look at the scouting report. Mamoukalashvili is left-handed.
To watch, great to see. Some good family entertainment here at the Now Arena in Hoffman Estates.
Windy City up to 46% from the field, 36% from the three-point line. That's what we'd like to see. I'd like to see him get close to 50% from the field and 40% from three.
Calendret had it knocked away from him and out of bounds and lost it. And he'll turn it over to Wisconsin.
Yeah, Perriant saw a lane to the basket, thought he had a chance to finish with the left hand, but unfortunately, in his anxiety to get to the rim, he turned it over.
Now Waters with a rocker step there. He was blocked by Calendret. That'll be. And of course
it didn't work out.
To Wisconsin. And now the Q will put up a three and miss. Now Thompson on the fly, open lane. He'll go all the way in. Reverse layup, good. So Ethan Thompson with his first points. And Windy City takes a 1 point lead, 39-38, 7:33 left to go.
Yeah, Thompson has been one of the best offensive players for the Windy City Bulls early in the season. Coming off the bench now, he's taken a little bit of a while to get his rhythm going.
And pass in the right corner, out of bounds. And now the pass will come in here. We'll get things back underway. Windy City the ball in a 1 point lead. Thompson trying to force the issue, missed the shot there.
Marsan is to try to figure out which rotation is going to work most effectively for him, and that's why he kind of shook things up today, looking for more consistency.
Ethan Thompson, a coach's son. His dad Stephen was a coach on his Oregon State team. He has a younger brother on that team as well. And the Q, a bunch of shaking and baking. And now that long three is missed. And And Michael Gilmore into the game for the first time for Wisconsin. Now backdoor lob and another hammer job there by Baxter.
It was fun to watch Baxter coming down court. He just pointed at the rim. Some great guests the last couple of weeks. Zach Levine was our guest this week. Last week we had DeMar DeRozan. So check it out. It's available on YouTube and wherever you get your favorite podcasts.
Talk about A-list gets, huh?
It's been really good. And both DeMar and Zach were great, very open and relaxed. I think fans will really enjoy that when they get a chance to check it out.
Block there.
Stacy doesn't want to just talk about basketball. He likes to talk about the UFC. We talk about the NFL. Baseball when that's in season. I mean, Stacy is a man for all sports, so you definitely want to check out the Give Me the Hot Sauce podcast.
Nice dish inside. Oturu able to gather and score.
That's a little bully ball there. He just pushed the defender out of the way and just laid it in with the right hand. You see that Oturu was wearing the wrap on his right wrist. I think that might be one of the reasons why he's not getting extensive minutes today. He might have banged up that wrist in his last game, and now he takes a shot in the mouth. He'll get ask me, what do you think about Daniel Oturu? And I said, you know, he reminds me a lot of Kofi Coburn.
Oh, yeah.
Very similar players, kind of old school bigs, both about 6'10", 250, that are more power players than finesse or guys that will shoot the ball, as Bryce Alford shoots an old-fashioned hook shot. He thinks he's Kent Benson, who played with his dad, Steve, in Indiana.
And a wide open layup converted there by Jemerrio Jones.
Actually, I mixed eras there. Kent Benson played a decade before Steve Alford. Steve Alford was on a title team in the 80s. Kent Benson was part of that undefeated Indiana team in 1976.
Yes.
It's the last team that went undefeated.
That's a little finger roll right there by Alford.
He's showing it all.
He's showing his repertoire.
He's in his bag tonight.
Yes, he is.
He likes this Sunday 5 o'clock start.
Say, hey, can we start all of our games at 5? And now Bland will launch a 3 and miss. One-hand rebound inside, but Gilmore missed the dunk.
Gilmore off to a rocky start coming off the bench.
Roach all the way down. Offensive foul. All skill. 5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. And a 49-40 lead for Windy City. Now the cue. High arcing shot goes and a foul as well.
Very athletic move by LeCue, and that is, I remember being at the Combine that year, and everybody was talking about LeCue. They're like, who is this guy? Where did he come from? You know, people are always fascinated by that high vertical leap, but if you don't have the package of basketball skills to go along with it, it's only going to take you so far.
Yeah, especially young and raw. And Oturu, nice little finger roll there.
Really give him some balance by scoring it close to the basket.
He converts. And the lead back to 9, 52-43. Windy City, 4:28 to go until the half. Tucker got free and lays it in.
Yeah, a breakdown there by the Windy City defense that got the ball inside to Tucker. A very easy basket for him. That's not what Henry Domarsant wants to see from his defense.
That is the truth. All right, Alford will restart the game with it. Into Oturu. Nice little spin move there. Up strong and scores.
Really good finish. Jemerrio Jones giving up a lot of size inside. Oturu just faked to the middle, spun baseline, got the easy 2.
A little deflection on that pass there, and a tightrope walk by Jones. And now knifing his way toward the basket and scoring is Tucker.
Immediately looking back, trying to get a foul call as well.
He's saying, yeah, you called one on me I didn't like, and why don't you call one here? Long distance. A couple of Wisconsin herd there to gather that one in. And Jones had that pass deflected out of bounds. Good quick hands. You've seen a couple of deflections here by Windy City back on defense.
Coaches are always looking for those deflections, battling for the 50-50 balls.
Now inside Jones, a little scoop shot.
He went under the outstretched arm of the shot blocker, Daniel Oturu. There's more than one way to beat a shot blocker. That time he went the underground route.
Get him in the air or go underneath him.
Yeah.
Shot up there by Alford, no good. And the weak side board taken out there by Tucker.
You can see Alford's confidence really growing. That's a shot he wouldn't have taken a couple of weeks ago, but he feels like he's got a good rhythm. He wanted to try one.
Good hands defensively. Roach all the way in and a finger roll down.
Kerwin Roach, one of the fastest players in the G League, gets the easy finish, but Wisconsin attacking the other way. The alley-oop pass just a little bit too high. Yeah, I think Henry Domerson's got to be very happy with his team's effort in this opening 24 minutes. They've had good balance on the offensive end. They've played really good defense against this strong Wisconsin Herd team. Baxter gets that one to fall. When that one falls, you know it's your day. I mean, he's known for being an explosive leaper and a dunker, but he gets the little flip shot to float in.
Now Doughton back into the game, working against Lindsay. Takes it to the basket and scores.
Strong move by Jeff Doughton. He was the guy that the Milwaukee Bucks just picked up a week or so ago, assigned him to the Wisconsin Herd, and they feel like he can do some serious damage scoring at the G League level.
Had 31 points a couple nights ago against Long Island. Now a little backdoor to Oturu. Work it back out to the top. 5 to shoot. Back inside they go, and a block underneath. Now Tucker. Dish it off left. Doughton 3, no good. Tucker inside to get the rebound, then a nice little feed back inside to Jones.
Yeah, I think Scotty Lindsay would have liked to have done that differently. He tried to tap it back out to a teammate, but instead knocked it right to a Wisconsin Herd player, and then they had the numbers advantage inside, got the easy land.
Down to a 5-point lead here for Windy City with 1:38 to go until halftime. Now Oturu all the way in, offensive foul.
It's the Bulls.
Domerson will not challenge that.
Yeah, Alex Caruso was over there when they were inbounding saying, that's a flop, ref. I mean, come on. I would have stood in there and taken that charge.
Of course I would have.
That's not a good shot. He missed everything but the floor on that one.
And LeCue with a one-hand hammer attempted and missed. And a loss underneath and a foul.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of missed dunks over the years, but you rarely.
And Rajon Tucker will miss. Baxter there for the rebound. 5-point lead for Windy City as we approach 1 minute to go until halftime. Alford will get it back. 5 to shoot. And a reach in off the floor.
But LeCue's he's been in some slam dunk contests over his time, and I'm sure that's not one that he would like to enter into a slam dunk contest.
No, he's asking for a delete of that one. Wigginton, hot pass to the corner.
A tough night offensively. It's good to see some of the other guys contributing the way they are.
And the ball out of bounds, and it will stay with Weir early and try to figure it out.
And it's worked out well. I think what that does, too, is it creates that hunger within the group, knowing that just because they were a good college player or they're a two-way guy, you want to make sure the guys are consistently developing as we get a tip in there off the missed free throw.
A 5-point game, 38.2 remains until halftime.
Yeah, you want to see them try to score quickly here and maybe get a 2-for-1 possession as Alford goes to the basket hard off the back.
Just a little too strong. And the shot and game clock different by about 6 seconds. So Wigginton looking at the coach, Jason Allen, just to see what time he wants him to start moving. And now he'll hoist a 3. The rainbow shot no good. Tucker, though, gets the rebound. Now with 4. Wigginton, dish off inside and a dunk by Jemerrio Jones.
Good penetration there, setting up the chance for the dunk, and all Perry on Calenjet can do is heave it way down. Is to avoid those long offensive droughts that have sometimes plagued Windy City in past games.
I wonder where they got those sweatshirts. Those are kinda cool.
Nice swag, and they're the most popular guys in the arena right now.
And very well deserved.
Absolutely.
Both of them. Back underway here in quarter number 3. Alford looking to skip it across, and does so. Roach will line up a 3 and bang it down.
That's a great sign. Kerwin Roach was 0 for 2 from three-point land in the first half. His shooting has really improved as the season has gone on. Great way to start the second half with him hitting a three-point shot.
30 seconds gone by here in the third quarter. And Doughton. And the big fella inside again, drawing a crowd. A little finger roll is no good. Tucker inside for the rebound. His shot is erased.
Great defensive sequence by Perry Jones. First, he holds his ground against Mamukelashvili. Then he gets the block shot. Unfortunately, Tim Bond and his anxiety. Well, I don't know who else it could have been.
You know, a lot of people will
handle the ball.
They'll look up to the sky. They'll look at another teammate, you know.
The wind got it.
Again, that open door. Sudden gust of wind from outside the parking lot.
Tremont Waters had a quiet first half for the Herd. Hopefully that will continue over the final 24 minutes.
Now Doughton will attack. And a lot of ball movement around that perimeter, and winds up in a missed shot.
Good ball movement by the Herd, but Mamukelashvili couldn't hit from long range. Baxter trying his luck from long range, couldn't get it either.
Too strong on that one. Wigginton now trying to break it down on the dribble. Mamukelashvili will come in and hammer it down with two hands.
That time, Perry Jones III didn't recognize the big man was thundering behind him in transition. He was watching the ball, and Mamukelashvili able to get to the rim with a big dunk.
Timeout. Called by Windy City.
Chicago app, so you're always prepared for whatever weather comes our way.
I just trust my weather knee to tell me everything that's going on. I don't need an app. Although that app is pretty good. I actually have that on my phone.
Yes. Want to have weather at your fingertips at all times, especially in the Chicago area.
I fancy myself an amateur meteorologist anyway. Traveling violation there on Bond.
My daughter is a meteor, so I also have weather at my fingertips. I just call her. That works too.
Got a hotline of the weather.
If she'll take the call.
She better take the call. And a steal by Alford. And a whistle. And Alford trying to break through the arms right there.
Well, Tim Bond, being a rookie, is not getting the calls that I think a veteran player would expect to get. Coming out of Eastern Michigan, was not playing a lot early in this.
And a 63-59 lead for Windy City. Mamukelashvili with the ball with 2 seconds to shoot. He'll launch a three. And that was nowhere near.
Yeah, he looked up at the shot clock and realized he had to get something up at the basket. Really didn't have his feet set and wound up short on the three-point try.
And now Alford. He will take the three. No good.
That was kind of a reluctant launch. I don't think he really wanted to shoot it there, but there was no movement in the half-court offense, and he settled for that.
Waters all the way in, miss. Mamukelashvili there to clean it up and put it down.
Good play by Mamukelashvili, trailing the play. Perry Jones again got caught ball watching, and over the top, Mamu with the tip in.
And it's a 2-point game. Mamukelashvili with 15 takes a seat. Calendreva will bring it in. Now Roach down the lane, a high arcing shot. Man, leaves it in there for Jones. He slams it home.
Beautiful pass by Kerwin Roach. Perfect timing to Perry Jones. All he had to do was flush it in.
Windy City establishing another 4-point lead. 8:45 to play here in the third quarter. Fall-away three is no good.
Yeah, again, a settle from three-point range. No penetration for the Herd, and that's exactly what the Bulls defense is trying to accomplish.
And a deflection into the backcourt. Checked out. Hearing him say he didn't touch that ball. Thought it should have been over and back call. Shot clock down to 5. Alford on the drive. Throws one up to the hole and missed. What a foul coming up.
Referee's kind of bailing out.
For good on the free throw for a couple of points. So Bryce Alford, double figures tonight. Tucker breaking down the lane and layup off the window.
Tucker, an explosive scorer at the G League level. That time, a little Euro drag step and got right to the rim for the easy two.
And a whistle. And now we'll get underway again. 8 minutes to go, third quarter. Windy City leading by 4. And now LeCue with that high dribble. That's a slip shot inside. A nice spinning pass by the big fella. And Doughton rimmed in and out the three. Roach there for the rebound.
I think Mama was glad when he spun. He saw somebody there. There could have been nobody home on that pass.
Alford the kick out and a three on the way. No good. And Doughton's got the board. Mamukelashvili down the lane, missed the shot and a foul. Late with Windy City.
He's been averaging over 20 points a game at the G League level, only getting spot minutes when he's up with the Milwaukee Bucks. But you can see that he's got the potential to be a scorer because he's got good touch from long range and also can finish at the hoop.
Roach bounce pass to no one in particular. And now LeCue all the way. He's pushed from behind.
Back a bit, especially with Mamukelashvili here for the Herd.
Delorier, that is, from Duke.
Yeah, that doesn't automatically get you minutes at this level.
No, apparently not. Usually that carries a little cachet, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think, though, at the G League level, you got to earn whatever you're going to get. I don't think people are that impressed.
There you go.
Scorers love that. You just make a little 15-footer, pick up 2 points.
Does speed things along a little bit.
That's as easy as it comes.
Yeah. Dowden using a window high off that glass.
Nice touch there. He floats along the baseline and still is able to find an angle to kiss it off of Ward.
Calandret directing the traffic here. 13 to shoot. Turu got free. Got a height advantage here. He'll go up. Missed that shot. And a follow. Nice tip in there by Thompson.
Beautiful work by Ethan Thompson. He got inside position. Nice little soft tip in. He's starting to get it going here in the third quarter.
And Wigginton will answer at the other end.
He got the angle that time. Was able to get to the basket. Easy lay-in for Wigginton.
6 minutes left to go, third quarter. And Oturu with a nice touch. Begging for a foul.
He gets the fadeaway jumper. He thought he was fouled. I thought he was going to go to the left-hand hook because we've seen him do that so many times in the past. Instead, he squared up with a little fadeaway jump shot. Thought he got fouled as well.
Down, a little teardrop from the paint.
As you mentioned, Doughton with 31 points in his last game, and he's trying to pick up where he left off. He was kind of quiet in the first half, but now he's starting to get it going.
He's up to 10 points in the game, actually 12 points in the game. That shot missed. Now a chance to tie or take the lead for Wisconsin. Left corner, and that goes out.
So really the mistake was on the pass because that shooter is always going to be waiting in the corner because that's probably the most valuable shot in basketball now, the corner three.
The old corner pocket.
Yep.
Now Calandret looking for a screen. Almost lost the handle on that dribble.
Yeah, he carried that, but he got away with it.
Thompson in amongst the trees will give it back up. Calandret will raise up. And Jones there for the rebound. Larrier.
Could have been a travel there.
Now Dowden. Larrier for three. Got it.
We told you about his 42-point game earlier this month. He's still coming off the Wisconsin Herd bench. We didn't hear much from him in the first half. The hope for the Bulls is that he doesn't heat up.
4 threes on the night for Wisconsin. 6 for Windy City. 74-73 now Wisconsin by 1. Thompson raising up. He splashes down the three.
Thompson having a very good third quarter, and it's been his work on the offensive end that's allowed the Bulls to stay in front.
2-point Windy City lead now, 76-74, 4:10 to play, third quarter. Dowden picked up. Larrier will go inside and find an open man, but missing the shot. Inside that time was Delorier.
Yeah, they caught a break there as they missed the easy one. Thompson, little heat check, comes up short from three-point range.
So now Dowden will bring it back. Inside, Delorier was tripped.
Yeah, see, that worked out. It was a good percentage foul. He almost missed everything on that free throw.
Yeah, to check the flags on top of the backboard. That time blew it a little bit right.
That was the definition of short-arming a shot.
Yeah.
He didn't follow through at all on that.
And now Scotty Lindsay operating, lost the handle, but bailed out there by Roach. He'll raise up for three. And no good. Long lead pass is tipped away nicely there on a nice little spring in the step there from Perrion.
Next to, and the Bulls could really use him to get hot from three-point range. They need another contributor on the offensive end.
Well, the Q had that one blocked on a late whistle on that one.
The Windy City Bulls are doing with both Kerwin Roach and Perry and Calandret, guys that really aren't going to be counted on for a lot of scoring, but they're good athletes, good defenders, and I think that's why they've earned rotation minutes here.
And Roach hangs and misses, but a foul coming.
Compromise the other team's defense.
And Roach good on that free throw for two. 78-76, Windy City. We duck under 3 minutes. Roach with 7 points in the game tonight. That's a little give and go inside. They make the extra pass. And now LeCue splashing down the three.
Good help defense as the Windy City Bulls players rotated. They got at the ball to the weakest three-point shooter, LeCue, but that time he was able to make it.
So now Wisconsin up by 1. Bulls trying to retake the lead here. Calandret gets by his man. A little reverse layup, too strong.
Very good move by Perry on Calandret, but too strong on the reverse layup attempt.
Downton splashing down the three. And down now with 13.
This is why the Herd is edged in front.
As we get back underway here with 2:17 to go in this third quarter. Windy City down 4. This equals the largest lead of the game for Wisconsin. Thompson floating and scoring.
Good work by Ethan Thompson. Maneuvering into the middle of the lane, gets the soft fall away to go from 10 feet.
Now Waters. A lot of control of that dribble. Finds LeCue. And a little backdoor action. And a foul. There you got 17 points in the game for Mamukashvili. Easy for me to say.
Yeah, the difference in this third quarter has been Wisconsin's been able to execute their offense and get the shots they want. Outside of Ethan Thompson, it's been a struggle for the Bulls. Thompson has 11 points in the third quarter. That's half of what Windy City's accomplished in this period.
Cut it to 2 does Windy City with 1:22 to go here in the third. Backdoor pass and a nice little layup there by Jemerrio Jones.
Little back cut there, and Ethan Thompson got caught up in the traffic in the lane. It was an easy basket for the Herd.
And a turnover. Mamukashvili running the floor. And now a 3 up, down.
Fantastic ball movement that time by the Herd. Inside, out, back to the three-point line. Larrier was able to hit it. Now a 7-point lead for Wisconsin. That's their biggest lead.
Each team with 7 made threes. And a whistle.
With rotations and starting lineups, want to try to get continuity on the offensive end through the full 48 minutes, but that's the challenge at every level.
Yeah.
You're going to have those lulls over a 48-minute game where the ball's just not going in the basket.
Now Wigginton, a little pass inside. Mamukashvili will slam it home. You get into these scoring droughts, you're trying to find that one guy to get you out of it, and some guys will maybe take shots that they're not used to taking.
Right, and sometimes that will also impact your effort on the defensive end. When the ball's not falling, you kind of hang your head a little bit. Maybe you're a step slow on defense. We've seen that in this quarter where misses on the offensive end have led to easy baskets for Wisconsin.
20 seconds to go here in the third, and a 91-84 lead for Wisconsin. Tucker left open. Extra pass made inside, back outside. LeCue. 6 seconds to go on the rebound. And now Roach had it picked away from behind with a half a second to go. That would have counted had it gone. But it's
$72. You get 4 tickets, 4 food vouchers to any Friday, Saturday, or Sunday game. So grab yours today at WindyCityBulls.com.
So fourth quarter underway. Andy Mazer, Mark Shanowski with you here at the Now Arena in Hoffman Estates. And a 3 by Waters is no good.
Now, Windy City got outscored 34-24 in that third quarter. They're going to have to pick up the offensive end, maybe get some baskets in transition. When Windy City is at its best, they're getting block shots, getting their hands on loose balls, and scoring in transition.
And Windy City will keep possession of the ball.
Yeah, the offense has gotten a bit stagnant. They're settling for three-point shots and contested shots in the lane. And really, outside of that man, Ethan Thompson, really they're getting nothing going here in the second half. Coach Domerson's gone back to Daniel Oturu, maybe getting some baskets on the inside.
Good matchup there between the two big fellas. And a holding foul there on Oturu. Sideline inbound. And here is Wigginton, one of the two-way guys. And a reverse little throwdown. That wasn't really a slam, it was a throwdown.
A little flare for Mamukashvili. That was impressive.
93-84 now the lead for Wisconsin. Alford, a wide open look at the 3. That's off the mark, way off the mark, actually.
Yeah, the wind got that one. You could tell when it left his hand, that wasn't going in.
Tucker was able to save it. Now down some fancy dribbling on Calandrette. Waters a spin. And now he lost the handle down to the deck and reach in and a tie up, and it'll be a jump ball. Yeah, that was. And the ball in the air.
Alford jumped too early. And again, they're going to control.
2 on the clock. Waters will hoist and miss, but a rebound slam follow no good by Mamukashvili, and a foul coming up. And he got it. 23 for the big fella. I mean, you can always tell there's a little swagger there from the fact that he's been up before with the big club. I think there's a little swagger about him anyway, but I think it's a little extra.
Right.
Calandrette from the elbow, and that one goes down.
The Bulls will play the Bucks for the first time later this week, so they will probably see Mamukelashvili in uniform. Whether or not he'll get on the court, I don't know. But he's a guy that showed that he has an NBA future.
And he's got it in there. He was stripped and stolen from behind. I think that was Alford that got a hand in there.
Bryce Alford, a very good play to get his hand on the ball from behind.
And Oturu let the traffic clear and lay it in.
Really good pass by Kerwin Roach. He had the defense convinced he was going to throw it out to the corner. Instead, he looped a little feed into Daniel Oturu, who got the easy two.
Oturu with 15 tonight.
Oturu has done that in limited minutes. He's played just over 22 minutes in this game.
To work it back out now with 8 to shoot. Tucker on Thompson. 3 at the horn, and that'll miss.
Good defense that time, one-on-one by Ethan Thompson. Stayed in front of him, forced him into a very difficult step-back two.
Oturu will give it back. Say Calandrette as we get the 9-minute mark to go in the fourth quarter. Another little elbow pump shot, good.
Nice shot by Perry on Calandrette, free throw line jumper. He looked at the official too, saying I got hit on the wrist on that shot, but it went right through, and he did not get the benefit of the call. But Windy City trying to crawl back now, trailing by 5.
95-90. Wigginton tried to split the seam, and he just crashed into Oturu. His head snapped back a little bit there. Wigginton missing that 3, and Oturu's got it.
This is the point where the Bulls want to make their charge. 8.5 minutes left in the game. Got to get that offense on track as Roach goes strong to the basket. Is able to lay it in around Mamukelashvili. And you know that's an old theme, but we appreciate our friends at Bear Family McDonald's always taking care of us here at Now Arena. Hopefully we get a victory and everybody can enjoy a free Big Mac as well.
It smells so good.
Yeah.
We need to call a timeout ourselves so we can eat a little bit something here.
Kerwin Roach snags the rebound. Obviously, this is the time for Windy City to make their big push. And Troy Baxter shows off his flying acumen. That was impressive. Bryce Alford gives the on your head sign on the other side as the big dunk by Baxter.
So back within 1 now, Windy City. After that higher wire act, and Alford taps it back out. Roach.
He can't pass it himself. It was a nice try, but I don't think he's going to get away with that. Troy Baxter with the big two-hand dunk just taps the backboard on his way down to earth.
7:40 left to play, fourth quarter. 95-94. Wisconsin the lead in the ball. Now Dowden penetrates. He's got some skills.
A little flex there by Jeff Doughton. Obviously, he's a good one-on-one player, and he's really picked up his offense in the second half for the Herd.
Baxter faked the 3 and out to the paint. Tried to follow, and the ball taken away.
Baxter feeling really good about himself right now. A little one-on-one move. Couldn't quite get it to finish. Almost got the tip.
High arcing shot missed, but a rebound follow. As one of the Wisconsin players.
Hey, yeah, he's fine.
And LeCue had that one blocked away. Now Thompson on the push. Roach ahead of the pack, all the way down and slams it home.
No one is going to catch Kerwin Roach in the open court. As I mentioned earlier, one of the fastest players in the G League. And once he caught that pass, he just bursted away from everybody that was trailing him.
And again, a 1-point game. 6:40 left to play here in the fourth.
There you go, Bryce Alford playing the passing lane.
And that was blocked down.
Good block by LeCue. You put that 45-inch vertical to good use there.
Dowden. Larrier down, backing it out. And now Jones pushing in on Alford and lays it in.
Alford tried to hold his ground, but he was just overpowered that time. A strong move by the Wisconsin Herd player. Everybody standing over on the Windy City bench. They feel a run coming.
Alford got bumps. Baxter with a fake there. Now Alford gets it back. 7 on the clock. Thompson, nice little spin in the lane. A fall-away shot doesn't go.
Beautiful spin move by Ethan Thompson. Unfortunately, I think he got caught kind of in between. Didn't know whether to try to go straight in or bank it. Ended up rolling off the iron.
And Wigginton will miss, but able to convert.
Wigginton now with 13 points. As I mentioned, he's one of the two-way players along with Mamu Kelishvili. They both showed well for the Herd in this game.
Oturu with it. Almost threw it away. Now Lindsay straight on three. And LeCue there for the board.
Yeah, you hate to see them get into that situation where they're just settling for three-point shots. Need to get better movement, get guys going to the basket.
And Wigginton taking over. 15 for him, back to an 8-point lead. It was 2 just a few seconds ago, it seems like. Thompson got hacked on the arm by him on the back of the jersey. Going way back to the old New York Knicks days, the Trent Tucker.
Trent Tucker, yeah. He was a Bull for one season. He was along for the ride on championship number 2, I believe.
Yeah. Baxter misses that 3.
This is a game where the Bulls really missed Devon Dotson, who's up with the parent team right now. His ability to get into the lane, compromise the defense, create shots for his teammates is something that would really help. Down by 8, but just need to get a couple of things going on the offensive end. Try to get to the basket, maybe get to the free throw line for some easy points.
Calandrette will get it back. Try to knife his way through. Calandrette straight on 3, rims in.
Perrion Calandrette, one of Zach LaVine's best friends, and he knocks down the 3 ball like Zach has been doing with consistency the last several years with the Bulls. Good to see Perrion hit that shot.
Down, fall away from the elbow. Oturu high for the rebound. I hope Zach LaVine's all right.
Yeah, Zach, the report on him has been very positive.
Going in now to Thompson. 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Thompson. And he nails that one.
Great body control by Ethan Thompson. He was isolated against Mamu Kelishvili, and the best way to defeat a shot blocker, go into his body, fade it away under control. Bull trying to exhort the home crowd here at Now Arena to get behind the home team.
My Zennies are helping me look at this game.
It always helps.
Yeah. Now Downton into the paint. And he got the friendly roll.
Curl in.
5-point lead. 3:30 to go in the fourth. Calandrette give it up. Thompson, the main offensive threat here in the second half for Windy City. Oturu. Crashing inside. Nice little reverse layup is good.
Good patience there by Daniel Oturu. It looked like Mamu Kelishvili had cut him off along the baseline, but he was able to take that step, get to the other side of the rim, and lay it in. Mamu Kelishvili thought he hooked him, but Daniel gets the 2 points.
Down to a 3-point lead now for Wisconsin. Just under 3 minutes to play fourth quarter. A little pick and roll. Mamu Kelishvili goes in. His shot erased.
The ball don't lie.
Yeah, they call that justice.
And there you go.
Out of bounds.
But
No.
as you said, playground justice.
Mm-hmm. Calandrette will pick it up here, get it across the line. Into Oturu. Thompson. Now Roach down the lane. Kickoff pass. Calandrette missed that shot underneath, and it was off the fingertips of Oturu, but it went up.
In trying to prevent easy baskets. Calandrette had a good look, but Windy City crashing the offensive glass, getting an extra possession.
Alford. Oturu inside, using window and scoring.
Really nice move by Daniel Oturu. A little move, a little shot fake off the glass. That's a patented big man move there by Oturu. He's Mr. Double-Double for the Windy City Bulls.
It's a 1-point game again, 106-105 Wisconsin. 2 minutes left to play. Tucker left it short.
That was not good shot selection. I'm sure Chason Allen right in front of us didn't like that shot. That was almost a, I'm going to go one-on-one against you, and I'm going to take whatever shot I can get. Not a good opportunity there.
Oturu handed off. Calandrette inside of the
pass.
And the ball is blocked away. And what do we have here? A whistle and a foul. Back to a 3-point lead for Wisconsin. Calandrette will bring it across the line with a minute 30 left to play, fourth quarter. And a tough catch and a foul on Tucker, who just threw. Fourth on the team. Right back to Roach.
Good defense there by Jeff Doughton, not allowing Bryce Alford to get that three-point shot off.
Calandret forcing the attack, and with a left hand kisses it off the window.
It's almost like a parting of the Red Sea. The two defenders went in opposite directions.
Yes, they did.
Opened up an easy shot for Perry on Calandret. He was very happy to take it, cut the lead to 1.
1:10 left to go, fourth quarter. Down. Gets it right back. 6 to shoot. Fall away shot, contested shot missed. Kalashvili underneath the shot and erased.
Like to see them get something driving to the basket. Maybe set up a shot for Oturu inside.
Calandret inside. Back out. Roach, 3, missed. Oturu high for the rebound. Gathered it back and it was blocked away by Mamu Kalashvili.
Great work by Oturu to grab the offensive rebound, but as he went back up, Mamu Kalashvili timed it perfectly, got that little flip on the way up and kind of signaled to the bench. That could be the one that clinches the win for us.
Inside, and a little teardrop floats in for Wigginton. Noise here.
Oh, they missed Thompson. He was open in the corner.
Alford got a man in the air. Calandret with a little 2 inside will score.
It's okay. 16 seconds left to get a home run ball.
And it's Downton. He's trapped near the sideline. They'll get it across. Need Downton to stay at 18 points. And he does.
They did.
Need a 3 to tie with 10.6 to play. Alford back out to Roach. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. Alford will force one up, and it hits the rim, no good. And it falls into the hands of Tucker, and he'll be fouled. Tucker with 13 and a 4-point game.
Rajon Tucker yelling bye-bye to the Windy City Bulls bench after making that clinching free throw.